Good day, everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you how to download the NMBI forms from your online application portal. How to download the forms and how to upload the forms as well. The NMBI forms, we have the NMBI Qualification form and the NMBI employment form, and then I'm going to be showing you. So first thing to do to get the forms from your portal, to be able to see it and download it and then fill it and upload again, first of all visit nmbi.ie. That's the website I'm showing on the screen. Once you visit the page, you're going to see something like this, and next thing you want to do is click on my NMBI. That's your personal account. Click on that. It's going to take you to the application portal. So you see something like this: welcome to my NMBI. Already have an account. If you have an account already, this is what you're going to click on. But if you haven't created an account yet, you need to click on this one, create an account. After creating an account, you fill in your details. Then you have to check in the email that you check in the email box that you used to create the account, to get a temporary login details that you can come back here to use and to access your account, and then you change your password. So already have an account, because I already have an account with the NMBI. This is what I'm going to do. Already have an account, so I will click on that. After clicking on that, so it's going to bring me to this page, email and the password. So on this very page, I'm going to enter my login details, my email and my password details. After you've done that, so it's going to bring you to this page, welcome page, and you see on the right side my account, you see my applications, you see registration services, my appeals, and the help page. What you want to do is, since you're an overseas nurse, you first start from the registration services. So you click on this, and then you see this annual renewal. That's if you are already on the register. This is if you want to request for the NMBI to take your name off the register, and that's overseas recognition. So this is the first stage of the process. You want your document from your home country to be recognized. So this is the very first thing you're going to do. Overseas recognition, you select that. Once you select that, so it's going to bring you to this page, recognition of qualification. So the first stage is you need to go through a two-step process. That's recognition of qualifications and then the registration. This first stage is completed while you are still in your home country, and the second one is you have to move to Ireland before you can complete this, the second stage. So you are starting with the overseas recognition, and they always recommend that you download this guide. There's an applicant guide here. You need to download that before you do anything on this page. So download that, click on that, download, and read from the beginning till the end, and then you can understand more about the steps you need to take while in this portal. And if you run into problems at any time, then you need to come back to the applicant guide, and then you can get all the help you need from that. Next thing you want to do is click on next. So once you click on each, so that's the privacy notice. You need to accept that. You need to click on accept. That's your personal detail, because I've already entered my personal details, so I don't need to enter that again. So I just need to click on accept, scroll up the page and click on next. After selecting next, you will see this page. Select the division you are applying to register. So in this case, it's not as if I'm trying to register another division, but I just want to use this as a tutorial. So I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do. So select the division. So these are the divisions you can choose to register with the NMBI. So in this case, I'm going to choose general nurses. I'll choose general nurses. After that, are you an EU or UK national? Since you're an overseas nurse from your country, definitely maybe you're not a citizen yet. So you need to choose this and click on no. Do you have a family member or UK citizen, state national or of a UK citizen? You say no to that. So recognition path. So in the applicant user guide, no. Are you a family member of a person who has been granted refugee or subsidiary protection status? So no. And recognition part, so it's going to be G3. So there are 3 groups of application. You see all the details once you open the applicant guide that you downloaded previously. So after that, the G3 is for the classification group for the nurses that are outside European countries. So G3, and you just select next to that. So once you select next, it's going to bring you to this very page. Step 2, so this one, do you hold an undergraduate nursing or midwifery qualification of less than 3 years training? So if you already applied for a division that has a 3 years training in general nursing or general midwifery, so you want to say no to that one. So you want to say no because your training was 3 years training, unless you have applied for a previous division with the NMBI with your full years of training, and then you had in another division that was like 18 months training. That's when you need to select yes here, but definitely generally is usually no, because every program like general nursing, general midwifery, they're always 3 years training or more. So that's no. Do you have a postgraduate nursing or midwifery qualification or an undergraduate qualification in a relevant discipline? So you want to select yes to that. So if you have a general nursing and then you had your RM and then you did maybe public health, or you did perioperative nursing, or you did a degree or master's, so definitely that's a yes for you. So recognition is still G3, group 3. So if you want to save and come back to the page later on, you can choose this and click on save, or otherwise you just select next. So once you select next, it's going to bring you to another page. That's the required document. So first of all, you need to select some you need to answer this question. If you are already on the NMBI register in another division, or do you have another recognition application in progress? So you can select no or yes to that depending on what's applicable to you. So recognition path is still G3, that's group 3. So in this case, I want to show you how to download your forms, the NMBI qualification form and the NMBI employment form. So this is the page for documents upload. So this one is the certified copy of your international passport. That's what you need to put in that slot. So your international passport, make sure it's colored. It's a colored copy. So when it's a colored copy and you take it for notarization, so you come back here, save the file as JPEG or as PDF, and select and upload that here. So your parchment or diploma, this is your certificate if you had a degree program, or if you did something like general nursing or whatever your qualification is, so you need to upload that here. Some people have more than 2 or 3 qualifications, so for each division you're registering for, you need, if you had 3 programs, 3 certifications completed, so definitely you need 3 copies of parchment to upload here. So once you upload one, you can save down on the bottom here. You can save down here and reopen the page just to re-edit your draft. It's going to be saved on that draft in my application. So you just click edit beside the draft button and you continue to edit and you upload another one. Or if you ever run out of space you need to request for IT assistance. I made a video on that, on how to request for IT assistance to get additional buttons for uploading documents. So other relevant training. So here you can put your testimonials, or if you had general nursing program, or you can put your certifications as well. So certificates, you can put it here. So other documents that you have, you can upload them in that slot. Transcripts of training, you can upload that in that slot as well. So this is your CCPS that you need to request for from your nursing and midwifery board in your home country. If they are going to be sending that to the NMBI directly, you need to write a letter, a personal letter of explanation that you have requested for your CCPS verification from your nursing board in your home country, and it's in process at the moment. So, and they will be sending that to the NMBI directly. That's a letter of explanation, an official letter written by yourself, signed and dated by yourself. You upload that here. So just in case your application is assessed before the verification gets to them, they will know that you've already applied for that. So don't just leave it. I always advise people to upload a letter of explanation in that slot. So if you're in your country, your documents are not in the English language, you need to translate them. There are approved bodies that could translate your document for you. It's on the NMBI website. Then if you don't have a proof of professional experience, you take this. So as you scroll down the page, you will see this proof of professional experience. So this is where you will find your NMBI qualification, experience, or your employment form. NMBI employment form. This is where you're gonna find it. So you have a proof of professional experience. You've been working, maybe you worked like 3 hospitals, or in 3 hospitals, or in 4 different places, or in one place. Then that means you need to add this. You need to click on this 4 times. If you worked in 4 different places previously, you need to click on this 4 times. If you have only 1 experience, you need to click on this 1 time. So as many as you have, you need to click on that and keep adding that. So what we want to do is to get the NMBI employment form to give your employer to fill for you. So you need to select this, then a window pops up just like this. When the window pops up, you want to put the name of your employer, whatever name your employer is. This is a demo video, so I'm not gonna put real names. So you put your employer's names like that, and after that, the job title, maybe you are what can I put in now? Clinical nursing. Well, it's different names in different country. Okay, you want to put this chief nursing officer. I'll put it that way, depending on whatever the name is in your home country. So once you do it like that, dates of work, you select this. So you choose the date that you worked in that place. If it was from November, for example, it's going to come up like this. So you put it this way, and dates of work. If you are currently working in the place, you have to put today's date. So if you are currently working in that place, you have to leave it as today, the date that you're going to submit the application. It's better you put it on that date if you are still currently working in the place. So this is just for explanation purposes. No, number of hours of employment per week. Number of hours of employment per week in Ireland, it's mostly 39 hours to 40 or 41. So generally in the nursing profession is always 39 hours or 40 hours, depending on whatever your hospital does. So that's the general one. And the contact name of your supervisor in your hospital, so you need to put the name. It's good if you are a manager in your hospital, then another manager would be the best position to recognize your documents for you, to acknowledge them for you. So you put the name of your supervisor. If you're a CNO, for example, then maybe an assistant director of nursing or a director of nursing can do that for you. And then email of supervisor, it has to be an official email. It has to be an official email. If it's not an official email, if it's something like at yahoo.com or at gmail.com, that's not an official email, regardless of if it's the name of the hospital at the front or something. So official email means it has to be the name, the domain name of the website of the hospital. So if there is none, if your supervisor doesn't have so they need to write a letter, an official letter headed paper, and say that this is their email that they've been using. There's no provision for official emails in their hospital, and they're happy to sign your form for you. They have to explain in an email that this very email they have provided here is the email they are using for all forms of official communications in the hospital. So they need to stamp that, date that, and sign that as well on an official letter-headed paper of the hospital. So then it can be accepted. Then here, proof of professional experience. So this is where you come back to upload the form. This is the form here, just down below. So you click on this to download. Once you download that, it's gonna save. I'll show you now. So I'll download that to my device. Yep. So once you download that, you can close the window and you go back and fill the form. So when you go back and fill the form, you come back here. You come back here to click on the add, and you include all the details. You re-upload the form. So at the beginning, you're just going through, maybe just reading the points, know what you want to put, and then you just scroll all the way down to download the form, and you exit. So once you want to complete that, you come back again. So after this, you close the window, and whatever details you have filled in is going to show here. And to add another experience, you need to click on add again and include another one and download the form. So if you have worked in 3 or 4 different places, you need to give that same form to the 4 places you have worked. So each time you had the experience, you need to include their very form that they filled for you, the NMBI experience form. So that's where you need to put it in. Then your qualification information. If you continue scrolling the page, you will find this button here. So you select add. So if you attended 4 different schools, professional schools, so you need to download the form. That's the qualification form. You need to go through this. This is the information you're going to request from your school or whoever is going to fill the form for you. And then you scroll all the way down, select the form. That's the NMBI qualification form, all the way down. Then you download that to your device. So once you download that to your device, you save, and then to re-upload it again after they have filled that for you, you need to come back here, click on add, include all the details they are asking from you. So training institution, the institution you attended, the course name, general nursing, country of qualification, Nigeria, the dates of study. You need to include the dates of study, program in years. So if your program was in 3 years, you need to put 3 just here, and 3-year duration of program in months. That's 36 months. 36 months. That's automatically translation of this to months. So you convert that to months. Contact person, you include the name, maybe the dean. It has to be maybe a dean or principal or registrar. So you put the name and the email. This email has to be professional, an official email, not a personal email. So if they don't have an official email, an email that is linked with the website of the hospital, of the school, so they need to write a letter of explanation of their email ID for you on an official letter-headed paper, signed, stamped, and dated, and explain that that is the exact email they've been using in all communications or correspondences related to the school, and the school has no website at the moment. So that is what they need to provide an explanation for their email IDs. And after that, that very form you previously downloaded, you select here and you reattach it. They would have filled the form for you. The form doesn't need notarization, but they need to be stamped, signed, and dated by the same person. So the same person that signs the form you've downloaded here must be the same person that signs, stamps, and dates your syllabus and your transcript of training. Everything must be the same date, the same name, the same signature, the same email being provided on the form. So this person has to stamp, sign, and date them. The same goes for your employment form as well. So official emails only, not personal emails. If there is no official emails, they need to provide an explanation on an official letter-headed paper to say that that's their emails for professional correspondence. So after that, you click on submit here. So once you click on submit, it's gonna automatically save. It's going to automatically save here. No, actually it's this one here, qualification experience. So you will see it listed, the country, institution, course of study duration. It's going to list here. Then to add another school, you need to click on add again and include all the details. The form you have sent to them is you upload that again and save it here. So after you have completed this page, or there is a form pending, or you haven't, or you need to go back to get all the details before you come back to fill this box, then you need to scroll down here, select yes, and save. So you need to save your progress. So once you save that, then later on you can come back here. So I'm just going to click on save. I haven't put any document or information, so I will just click on save. So once you click on save, it's not saving now because I haven't uploaded anything. So once you click on save, you come back to, you can log out and come back in. Once you log out, once you log in again, you go to my applications. So you select my applications. So once you select my applications, then you will see all the applications that you have at the moment. So it's here, overseas recognition. So you don't need to create another one. You don't need to go back to registration services and select overseas recognition. No, you already have one that you haven't finished. So you only need to select my applications, come back to this place. You see, it's in draft because it hasn't submitted. I haven't paid any amount or anything like that. It's only when you pay the fee at the end of it, or at the end of the page, that it will change to submitted. So you need to click edit. So once you select edit, then you see what you were doing, and you click keep selecting next until you get to the document submission page. You upload all the necessary information, and then you select next, and then it will bring you to the payment page at the very back of it. So at the end of it, you see the payment page, then you can finally submit your documentation, and that's it. Then to be sure that all the documents, before you submit, you need to select this. You need to select my application, my account. You can actually open that in another window, but to be sure that all the documents you uploaded are in your portal, you need to go to my account, my documents. So my documents, then it will bring out a list of all the documents you uploaded, because sometimes you might think you've uploaded a document and it was actually not saved because of internet connection. So you need to make sure that all the documents you've uploaded are in your portal. You select my account, my document. So that's it will list all the documents you uploaded, and that very page also contains whatever documents NMBI sends to you while checking, or while trying to communicate with you, or send you messages, or change your status and everything like that. So my document, you need to keep an eye on that. as you save along, as you go along, as you upload documents, keep checking this to make sure that all the documents you uploaded are listed. But once you've uploaded a document, you can't take it off. You would need to, you can't delete it. If you did that by mistake, you need to send an email to registration services to let them know whatever error occurred while you were trying to upload your documents. So that is it. That is it for now, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much. I'm gonna log out, and that's it.